I might be in the minority when I say this, but I think that Saturday the 14th was slapped together a little prematurely. It was put out in 1981, which was not too long after the original Halloween had taken off as one of the biggest grossing indie flicks of all time, and had even less time before it after Jason Voorhees' mother was killing camp counselors in Camp Crystal Lake because her son had been tortured by similar authoritarian figures that made her snap in the first place. I know that this film and other parody/spoof films like it are supposed to take a genre or particular set of tropes and cliches and set them on fire by making everything a complete joke, but this offering just felt really flat for me, through and through. Saturday the 14th banks on the idea that it's a horror spoof. The jokes are fucking lame.
Tell me, are we convenient to the school here?
Oh yes, the school's just 2 blocks away.
And young children will walk past here regularly.
Do you two have children?
As often as we can.
Dracula is complete weak sauce and Van Helsing is one hell of a massive letdown. Even though this was released in 1981, it could have been released in 1991 or even 2001 and it still would have been a damn snooze fest. I'll be honest, Zits and Zombies, I really wasn't expecting a whole hell of a lot from this flick, and I really didn't get a lot out of it. Like I mentioned before, the jokes are lame and really stupid, and I actually don't think I laughed at anything one single time. Man, I think a group of preschool students animated this intro. Drac is buying a fixer-upper. That's classic.
It's what we call a fixer-upper.
What an inheritance. 3,000 overdue library books and the lawyer giving the whole family the raspberries.
To my sister Lucille, who could always be counted on to borrow anything I had and not return it, I leave 3,000 overdue library books.
That's all? That's all I get for being his sister all these years?
He does have one more thing for you.
You don't want to go to boarding school.
You guys don't want to send me away to boarding school or something, do you?
Everything will be just fine. You'll be amazed at what some nice curtains will do to this house.
I'm just worried about what this house is going to do to me.
Of all the places that Uncle Henry could have left a note before he passed away, he left it in the fridge.
Mary, come here, look at this. Some kind of a note. It's from Uncle Henry before he died.
Pick up the lamp, you fool.
Damn owls. Oops.
Damn owls. Are you sure it was an owl? Your son just hit a monster out the window with a book. I would probably shit in the tub if a random creature from the Black Lagoon monster just popped up in the bath with me. Owls? What the hell? Those are bats, not owls.
God, look at all these owls.
Hey, take it easy.
Stop it, owl!
I think your butcher's Jeffrey Dahmer. Van Helsing is supposed to be a badass werewolf vampire hunter, not some pasty, nerdy English teacher looking weirdo. Besides what I've already griped about in the beginning of this review, one of the main things that really bothered the shit out of me was the special effects. Especially the bats, and when Dracula turns into a bat to fly somewhere so he doesn't have to walk. Dear sweet God, the fucking bats. They really look like those shitty cheap rubber bats you can get at the Dollar Tree around Halloween time, and the strings they are on are clear as day. I know it was probably done like that on purpose for the comedic effect, but I didn't really care for it. There's also these random goblin things that show up in the house and just start eating everything and destroying everything, and I just didn't get what was happening with that. Zits and Zombies, if you really want a spoof of any kind, Saturday the 14th is something to just steer clear of. You'd probably be better off trying to track down a copy of Sunday the 15th to watch. Let me know if you do, because I can't find it anywhere.
I had a swell party. Have a nice day.
You too.
We don't know who he is.
Well, at least he's gone.
Come on. Good boy. Good